Hi guys, and welcome back to Style with Substance, and welcome to another Law of Attraction video. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about how I unconsciously use the Law of Attraction to find love. You guys have really enjoyed my Law of Attraction series so far, so I thought I would carry it on with probably one of the more popular uses for the Law of Attraction. So if you want to find out more about my story, then please keep watching. So I started the video by saying using the Law of Attraction unconsciously to find love, because I think that is exactly what happened to me. It was not a sort of premeditated action, or I was never looking for love per se, but it was definitely via the Law of Attraction, but without me sort of realising that that's what I was using. So I met my other half back in, well, fiancé, back in 2012 in January, and I think at the time that I met him I was very much in a state of internal peace and happiness, just with being me, being by myself, being single, but just really secure and comfortable within myself. And I think that that is one of the more important things about the Law of Attraction. Like, you have to have gratitude for your current situation, and I was very, very grateful for how my life was at that time. So, you know, I wasn't necessarily yearning or longing for something or a relationship that I didn't have. I was just very happy being just me, and if somebody was going to come into my life, then that would just be a bonus. So I was very secure and grateful in myself and in who I was at the time and how I felt. So I think that attitude of gratitude definitely put me in the right mind frame initially. And you know, the Law of Attraction is very much centered around initially being grateful for what you have. When some people are single, they kind of go through a phase of sort of thinking, will I ever find love? Will I ever meet somebody who I'm compatible with, somebody who loves me for me? You know, there's kind of a lot of that worry. And for some reason, I never doubted the fact that I would meet somebody and that I would find love and that I would absolutely fall in love and, you know, kind of have that happily ever after. I kind of always knew it was coming to me for some unknown reason. Like, I didn't really think that highly of myself, or I don't have a vision of any sort. I just kind of knew that that would happen for me at the right time. And I think it's that certainty and that belief in the fact that I would find something that absolutely brought it to me, and without realising that. So when I met my fiancé, or well, then he wasn't, I think I was very much taken by surprise by the whole situation and the way in which it played out. And we kind of met at a mutual friend's surprise birthday party. Initially I wasn't even planning on going, but my sister was like, come on, you know, you should get out more, we should kind of go, everyone's going to be there, kind of thing. So we went, and it was kind of a similar situation for him in the sense that he wasn't planning on going. So by some divine intervention, or whatever you want to call it, we both found ourselves there, initially having not planned to go. And when he saw me there, he had seen me before, and he had said to himself, if I see her again, then it will be a sign and I have to go and talk to her. And of course he did come over and talk to me. In fact, when he first saw me there, he said he was quite shocked, and he actually had to leave the room and come back in again just to compose himself. And then, you know, he kind of made his move, came over, we just started chatting, and it just seemed so natural and so easy. And it was almost like I'd known him before. And I think that is where I feel like God comes into it, because I really did feel like this is somebody who I've been sent. Like, there is a reason why I've met him today here at this party that I wasn't supposed to be at, that he wasn't supposed to be at. And there's a reason why this conversation is flowing so well, and there's a reason why I'm so intrigued, and it feels so easy, and it feels so comfortable. Like, it all just sort of fell into place. And I think with that initial gratitude for who I was, and, you know, the belief that I was going to meet somebody who was meant for me, when I met him, those two things really kind of all came together. So I didn't necessarily ask, because I kind of always knew. So I did the sort of believe bit of it, and then I received. And, you know, here we are sort of 5 years later, nearly, and, you know, planning to get married. And it all just really worked itself out in a really strange but magical and amazing way, and I couldn't be more grateful. And I think that is the most important thing. The more time that goes by, the longer we're together, the more we find out about each other, you know, moved in together, all of that stuff, the more we come to realise and come to be more grateful about finding each other. And I think that is one of the things that keeps a relationship going. I think once you get into a relationship and once you find love, keeping it is really about putting front of mind why you're in it, you know, why you feel the way you do about the other person and their great qualities, and being grateful for those. Because I think time passes and, you know, you go through experiences of each other, positive, negatives, ups, downs, and it starts to shield and cloud everything positive that was there in the beginning. And when you lose that the sort of rose-tinted glasses, as they call them, and you get to learn the real person, you know, a lot of negative sometimes comes into play, but what you have to focus on is the positives and the reasons why you fell in love with each other from the start. And I think that is where a lot of relationships break down. You know, people are not necessarily in it for the long haul, or they're only in it while it's good, and if it kind of goes sour, then they're like, right, well, I'm out. Do you know what I mean? And that's the wrong attitude to take, because no matter whoever you meet, things are never always going to be amazing and on cloud nine and on this high, and you're never always going to feel like you're absolutely dying in love with this person. There are going to be times where you just kind of, maybe you don't like each other, or maybe you're not getting on, or maybe you're fighting, or, you know, you're going through differences, and, you know, life will throw things at you, but you just have to remain grateful for each other and focus on the positives of why you got together in the first place. And that, in a nutshell, is it. I think that is how I unknowingly use the law of attraction to find love, and I think that that would be the ideal way for somebody to kind of go about it, if you feel that the law of attraction is the way in which you want to manifest all these things into your life. So yeah, that is my brief story. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do go onto the playlist section of my channel and look for the Law of Attraction playlist, because there's a lot more videos in that playlist that kind of talk about this topic. So hopefully you might find some that are of interest to you. But aside from that, thank you for watching. Comment down below with any experiences that you want to share or any questions that you have, and I will do my best to get to those. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you are interested in seeing 3 videos a week from me. I upload on a Tuesday, Thursday and a Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!